guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a very exciting tag that I've seen going around a lot on YouTube. It's called the Ride or Die tag. If you haven't seen any of the other tag videos, the concept is what if all your makeup was stolen or you were on a desert island or that kind of thing. What would you repurchase right away? Like, what can you not live without? That kind of thing. It's basically just your go-to products that you know they're going to work for you every single time. So basically you pick one, maybe two things if you're cheating from each category. I just want to quickly add that I did film a separate video on this makeup here, and it's using all the products that I'm about to talk about. So hopefully that's helpful. I'll link it on screen now. I decided that I'll just upload them at the same time, and that way if you hear me talking about these products and you'd like to see them actually in action and how I use them to get this look here, then you can go watch the tutorial. Because I feel like you watch people talk about products and you're like, oh, I wish I could see it on them. So of course we've got to start with the beginning, which is primer. I had a really hard time choosing between this and my Hourglass primer. I feel like the Hourglass one is just a good all-round primer, but for me I actually reach for this one more personally because my skin does get quite dry. I've got combination / dry skin. It's more before I do my foundation, my skin can feel pretty dehydrated and I just know that my foundation is going to cling. And this primer, it's called Moisture Glow. It honestly gives like a surge of moisture to your skin. Some kind of science behind it. I remember reading the press release for it. The product instantly transforms into moisture droplets once it hits your skin. Like, it goes into your skin and makes your skin moisturize. Who knows how true that is, but it definitely feels like that's what it's doing. Sorry to start off on such a pricey product, but I've had this for about probably over half a year actually. I use it very often and it's still got a decent amount in there. I'd say it's over halfway at least. Normally I'd feel wrong including a foundation I've only had for a couple of months, or maybe like 3 or 4 months tops, in a like holy grail, like I can't live without type video. But honestly, I have found the one. It's just like when you fall in love, like, you know. I personally don't like low coverage foundation, and I don't even really like medium coverage foundation. My runner up to this was NARS Sheer Glow, which is kind of a medium coverage, and I do like that one because it's just a consistent good performer. But this one is full coverage. For me, if I'm gonna wear foundation, I want to look flawless, you know, because I put in the effort to like blend it and everything. The shade selection is unreal. This matches my skin perfectly when I've got a tan, and the fairer shade, which I don't actually own but I've tried and I'm trying to get my hands on it, matches my natural skin color perfectly. Like, I have never tried a foundation that matches my natural skin so perfectly. It does not wash me out. I'm not too yellow, I'm not too pink, and if it's a day where I don't want to have full coverage, I usually just won't wear makeup. I'm just that kind of person, like, go hard or go home. You will either wipe it on your hand or directly onto your face. I'm not an MUA or anything. I don't put makeup on clients, so I just use it directly on my skin. Again, like I said, I'll link the tutorial down below if you want to actually see me using it. This one here is my fake tan shade. It's 26 Bisque Medium. This is available on Sephora New Zealand. It's really the only place you can find Marc Jacobs in New Zealand. Trust me, I've looked everywhere, and it's waitlisted on sephora.co.nz, so I've been waiting and waiting for concealer, something a little bit cheaper. Phew. This is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. This beats all my other concealers in terms of convenience, coverage, blendability, so I'm gonna have to go with this one. This matches both my fair and tan skin shades, so it's very handy like that. I like the fact that it's not in a pump. It's got a doe foot applicator because I like to just smack it right on there. Don't have to worry about getting my fingers dirty if I don't want to. It's just so blendable. It doesn't dry really quickly, so you can work with it. It doesn't crease. It's brightening. It's not too pink. It's not too yellow. It's just perfect. If I had a really nasty pimple, like trying to push its way through into the outside world. I do love the Anastasia pot concealers. These have actually overtaken my love for the Benefit Boing concealer. You get over double the product in these little pots, and they have just a better shade selection. They're very creamy and they're very full coverage, so I definitely recommend these concealers. For face powder and blush, I'm gonna have to go with Hourglass. When I'm not wearing a matte foundation like this Marc Jacobs one, I do enjoy the NYX blotting powder for under my eyes. Helps to set everything down, and then I don't get any mascara transferring on my face and stuff like that. And sometimes I will mix this in with my Hourglass one just because it's so cheap and it works really well. It just doesn't give your skin a luminosity. So if you want some matteness on your face, if you're touching up or something, I love this. So this is one I would really struggle to live without. But at the same time, I also love the Diffused Light shade Ambient Light powder from Hourglass. You can layer and layer these ambient lighting powders and they never look cakey. They almost make your skin more flawless as you layer. They don't show up any texture. Obviously pricey, but I haven't found a dupe for them. I even tried the Soft Touch powder from Models Prefer and it just doesn't even come close. I love these blushes so much because a lot of the blushes in my collection are matte. It's just what I used to prefer. This one's really good if you have fair skin, just a notable mention, Ethereal Glow. The one I've been using the most, which is kind of cheating because it's in a palette, but if I had the like separate of it, this would be the blush that I would take with me on a desert island. It's called Mood Exposure. It's this one here. It's so pretty. Couldn't do Hourglass for bronzers though, thank goodness. I'm sure you're sick of hearing me talk about Hourglass. Had to be NARS Laguna. This is just such a good universally flattering bronzer. I have used it on friends who are way more tanned than me. It picks up so beautifully on their skin. And honestly, I was intimidated when I first saw it. I was just like, there's no way that's not going to look orange on me, because I am naturally very fair, but it looks so good. For some reason, this just looks so better than similar bronzers I have. It's just smoother, it's more blendable, you can really build it up, and it's got like a very slight sheen to it. It just looks like you've got back from holiday. The tone of it is beautiful. Alright, highlight was very difficult. I sat there for a good 10 minutes trying to deliberate what highlight would win. Mary Lunanizer. Sorry for mucking up your announcement. Mary Luminizer from the Balm. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't need to talk about it. You guys have all heard about it. A swatch will speak a million words. Like, look at that. It's beautiful, it's soft, it's buttery. Mine's never shattered, which is a plus. And they just last forever and they're absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at that. I am a huge money waster when it comes to buying setting sprays. When I spritz this on my face, all my baby hairs will like curl again. I'm usually rushing out the door. I don't have time to re-straighten my hair. The most pathetic excuse ever for not using setting spray, but I do not use it that often unless it's for a night out. But if I had to pick one, definitely the Urban Decay Chill setting spray. My only want for this is that it would just come out like and like an aerosol kind of sprayer instead of just being like I wasn't sure if contour was like a category, but I thought I would mention my NYX HD blush. This is just one of the HD powder blushes in the shade Taupe. No, I do not use it as a blush. I use it as a contour color. Unlike a lot of the products I've mentioned, it's just not going to work for everybody, so it's more for my fair-skinned girls out there. People with tan skin have enough selection anyway for contour colors, but us fair girls usually look muddy, like we've rolled in Doritos. Eyebrows, I really struggle to find the perfect brow color. I feel like I'm still searching. I definitely know that this type of pencil is my favorite kind. I'm not so much of a pomade girl. Definitely cannot use like brow powders because I actually have to fill in like naked areas. I just love a petite brow pencil like this one here. I also like the Benefit one. This is the one I would repurchase right now if I lost all my makeup because it's the best color I found so far. It's the shade Brownette. It's the Elizabeth Arden Beautiful Color Natural Eyebrow Pencil. And then the brow gel I would have to get again is the Brow Now Stay in Place Brow Gel from Estee Lauder. But what I like about this is it's not fibrous, it's just a clear brow gel. And I've got very thick, curly, coarse eyebrow hairs. I do not need added volume, like I do not need fibers in my eyebrows. So this one's perfect. I like how it doesn't have a big goofy brush, it's just really small. Eyeshadows I found really hard, but I had to go for what I've been using the most over the past few months. I'm thoroughly impressed with it. It is the Morphe 35K palette. I got mine off makeup.co.nz. I just buy off there because they ship overnight, so I'll link that down below if you're in New Zealand. Here are all the shades in this one. It's what I have on my eyes today. I usually just do a very simple look such as this. I just love the amount of colors you get in this for the price, and these kind of shimmery eyeshadows, they're a lot like the Makeup Geek foiled shadows. They're such good quality. I never use an eye primer with these, I never wet them, and they come off amazingly. Yeah, I just for some reason thought they were hyped up, but really they're honestly very, very good. Next I wanted to mention these. These don't really fall in a category. I suppose they would be eyeliners. I use these so often, particularly if I'm going out in the evenings. Whenever I get ready with friends and I wear these on my eyes, they always end up with glitter on their eyes too because they're like, wow, that looks so cool. cool, can I try that out? I don't know. They look very teenagery. They come in a pack of like 5 and it's very easy to be skeptical about if they're going to be good. You don't have to worry about putting an adhesive on or about glitter fallout. They're just so simple. Pop one of these on the inner corner, on the lid. I like to kind of pop the center of the lid. For liquid liners, I've got 3, not to be a cheat, but the one I use the most by ZA, I'm pretty sure this is a New Zealand exclusive brand. In my opinion, these are all the same product anyway, just repackaged in like different factories. Basically just brush tip eyeliners are my favorite, the ones in a pen that you shake, not a felt tip, a brush. This one is the Clinique Pretty Easy eyelining pen. I've got the ZA one here. And of course the Kat Von D tattoo liner, which is probably the most famous one. I just have a little sample size, but it's the same kind of concept. I thought I'd throw in eyelash glue just in case it's helpful. I could not live without Giro eyelash glue. I've tried so many other brands, but this one I just find the best, not only for sticking the lashes down, but also for aftercare. Even for my like $1 lashes, I do like to reuse them, and some other glues I've tried in the past just dry like rock hard, and you kind of have to really like rip them off the lash band. You can end up ruining the lashes. This just peels off like PVA glue. Once you're done, you just peel it off the lash strip, and it's so good, and I just think it's really good. It dries clear as well. The lashes that I would wear if I could only wear one style of lash ever again are the ones I'm wearing right now. They are called the Luxe Lash. They're from Lily Lashes. You guys are familiar with Lily Galici of Shahs of Sunset. It's actually her lash brand, and I just heard about it through some friends, so I thought I'd try them out, and her lashes are incredible. This pair I'm wearing right now are probably on their like 10th rewear, so they last a really good amount of time, and they've got like a cotton lash band, so they're so comfortable to apply. It's not like plasticky. Mascara is Benefit Roller Lash. I feel like I could happily go through life just using this mascara. It is so good to lift the root of the lash, gives you lots of curl. Oh, and a good thing to note about it is that it's not the same formula as their real, so you can actually get it off relatively easily, but it stays on all day still. It's like a magical formula. Alright, we're nearing the end. In terms of pencil eyeliners, I have to go with the Zoeva graphic liners. In particular, the black one, the nude and the white are awesome too. They have a huge array of colors. I can line my waterline with these without even tugging on my eye because they are so creamy. Delicately touch the rim of your eye and they'll just come right off. They're so creamy, but then they set down, they don't budge. That is the lightest touch ever. Do you see that? And they're relatively affordable. They're still more affordable than MAC for us in New Zealand anyway. This wasn't too hard for me. I used to be all about Chi Chi Totally Nude lip liner, but I found one even better. It is the Models Prefer Infinite Color Lip Liner in Always Nude, the best shade there is. I've got it back up here as you can see. Just that little bit less brown, and it matches my lip color. You can get it from Priceline. I don't know where you can get this brand in New Zealand. Unfortunately, I just pick them up when I'm over in Australia, but they are so good. They're not as creamy as some liners I've tried, like the Kylie Cosmetics liners are super creamy, but they're not as stiff as like MAC lip liners. They're in between, and I kind of like that. I just don't get a whole lot of wear out of my lip glosses. I'm not a big lip gloss girl. It's very windy where I live. I just don't see the practicality in lip glosses. For the most part, I do not like them. But what I have been loving are the Lancome Juicy Shakers. These are kind of a reinvention of the Juicy Tubes. They look like a gloss. It's what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing Mangoes Wild, which is this one here. They look like a gloss, but they are not sticky at all. It's basically like a lip oil, and they have a stain in them. I wear these all the time, as you guys will know if you follow me on social media. There's little balls inside, and you shake them up to mix together the pigment and the oil. It's a very cute little concept. They have the softest, most flexible little sponge, and you just like run it over your lips, and then your lips are so nourished. They're lovely and they smell incredible. I have a good association with the smell too because I was on holiday when I got gifted these. I kind of cheated and I separated it into lipstick and liquid lipstick, but my traditional lipstick that I could not live without is the Chanel Rouge Coco Liaison lipstick. I think the shade is Liaison. It's number 49. I bought this from Duty Free. It's just one of those colors that almost has a little bit of magic in it, I feel, because I usually just pop it on when I've got quite a natural makeup look on. When I just want something quick, it's just like a nice natural kind of pinky shade. I'll swatch it for you because I haven't actually got it on my lips. That's the color there. And whenever I wear this, I get so many compliments. I love what's on your lips. Where did you get it? What brand is it? Even on photos, people will be like, what is that lip color? I've been searching for something like that. It's just kind of that perfect pink, you know? Unfortunately, it is a little bit more pricey, but like I said, I got mine in duty free and I got quite a fair bit off it. It's kind of like my everyday pink go-to color. I know you'll all be expecting it. I had to pick it. It's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Cairo. I will admit, with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, they can be a little bit hit or miss because some of my darker shades can be a little patchy. Anyways, these have a lot of product in them. I just love how this looks on my lips. It's the perfect nude on me. It really, really is. It's such a nice nude on fairer skin because it has got a bit of a brownie base, but it's not too dark and it's not so light and flat that it just looks like concealer lip. It wears a really long time too because it dries down. I love it. And it's so comfortable to wear. It doesn't dry my lips out. I just feel like they're a little bit softer and less harsh than a traditional liquid lipstick. They've got more of a doughy formula. And then I also wanted to sneakily mention the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. All my recent photos I've been wearing Jeffree Star. It's just what I reach for. I find that I really do enjoy the formula. It stays on for hours when I'm eating and drinking. It's very smooth. It's very velvety. It's so opaque. Say what you want about Jeffree, but his liquid lipsticks are honestly bomb. Like, they are so good. All I can say is I met him, he was really nice to me, and it's not like I'm a somebody, you know, I haven't got millions of subscribers, he didn't have to be nice to me. I can only judge someone off, you know, real life experiences. Oh, and I almost forgot to include fragrance. I feel like a lot of you guys will be expecting me to say Always Red by Elizabeth Arden. That is so good, don't get me wrong, I love that perfume. But over the years my tastes have changed in fragrance and I've gone from this favourite perfume, this favourite perfume. There has been one OG that has remained. Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. This is the limited edition packaging they did last year. Or was it this year? I think it was this year actually. It's like a little spiky thingy, but I have to swivel it around the back when I actually spray it so it doesn't get in the way. When I say it's an eau de parfum, like, it is. It's such a beautiful quality fragrance. It will last on your skin all day just with one spritz. I have never met a single person that did not enjoy this smell. Even my mum, who hates any kind of fragrance, loves this smell. It's kind of like floral and talky. I think there might be some aniseed in it. Just go and smell it if you have not already. I guarantee you will fall in love. Those are my ride or die products. I could not go on without those products. I would have to repurchase them straight away. So that concludes the video. Of course, if you want to see how I actually apply these products and get a kind of flawless look like this, then I will link that on screen now. Have an amazing day and I'll talk to you again super soon. Bye! An exciting one. I thought I would do a draw my life because I've never actually done one of these on my channel before and they have always been highly requested, so I hope you guys enjoy. And let's begin. Here's me as a little red cherub at the hospital. My